I don't think this place is new to GAMCOP members. As before the issue was centered around my long service in the GAMCOP, that shows that I have the experience, I have the capability, I'm connected to move this organization. I was a PRO for Region 5, focal point for Region 5, PRO, Vice Chairman for this organization. I work under very, very seasoned chairmen that include Mr. Boyang, Mr. Osenu Drame, and the outgoing chair, Mr. Sanya. They prepare me for this position, and it's the right time for me to take up this responsibility. And I feel I can move this organization to any level. In fact, I've been identified. They label me at that ministry. My name is called at that place as subvention man and SIG man, because I'm the one who only pursue your SIG. You heard the speakers yesterday, what they are saying about the outgoing executive. And I'm part of that team that moved that executive. Our executive spoke good about the executive, followed by GTU General Manager and the GTU Deputy Secretary General. And what they said, these are things that are found stories, and these are the things that how we are working. There is no place, there is no authority at the ministry. I have knocked at their door to push the interest of this organization. So I feel when they said an organization, all of us are managers in our schools. And a good management or a good organization, you encourage what you call a continuity. I know this job, I have the experience, I have the capability. So if you miss me, you are missing a lot. If you miss me, the rest also, you are disconnected from Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education. Leadership goes with patience. This body is not a trade union. We can only move on dialogue, convince people to satisfy our interests. If I stand here, I say I'm going to build skyscrapers for you, I'm lying to you. I cannot make things automatically. It has to be dialogue. Convince them until your problem is solved. As the saying goes, my tribe, we are not, the law has not mandated us for any strike action. We are not trade unions. So anybody who comes before this podium to tell you that they can change X to Y, and the most experienced person among the principal in this country that can move this organization. I grow with them. So, on that note, I would like to read out my manifestos to you. One victory. My team is, allow me, my team is leadership for progress, unity and excellence. The call for leadership of the Conference of Principals for Senior Secondary School is one that I answer with great humility and a fully felt sense of purpose. I strongly believe that leadership is not a title, but rather a commitment towards serving, inspiring, and leaving a lasting impact on the life of the educational community. I am deeply humbled with a great sense of purpose. I do present my vision to lead the Conference of Principals for Senior Secondary School. Having had the privilege of serving as the Vice Chair of the Conference of Principals, I have gathered many valuable insights into the challenges lying ahead and the opportunity that comes along our way. It was an excellent opportunity to work with our members, build consensus, and advance the course of initiative that improve the academic and administrative standards of our schools. As the public relations officer of GAMCOP, I have been at the forefront in championing our collective aspiration and ensuring that Messages are passed appropriately and clearly to the relevant stakeholders. In so doing, this position has helped me to foster good relationship between schools, education authorities, and the wider community by promoting policies of mutual interest to students and educators. Additionally, the adventures of my leadership encompass a privileged opportunity to serve with Conference of Principals as the focal person for the Central River region. In this position, I'm honored to have been an advocate for particular underspoken regional schools, the conference leadership with opposed and mutual concern and welfare. This experience instilled in me the abilities and the vision to take the conference of principals into a prosperous future. Honorable colleagues, it is not a position of leadership, but service, advocacy, and commitment towards moving the course of education in school forward. We have faced immense challenges and remarkable growth in our institution through these years. It is my vision to consolidate our success, address our challenges, and work together to achieve even greater heights. These experiences equip me with the skills and vision necessary to lead the conference of principals towards a brighter future. My vision is hinged on unity, effectiveness, progress, and so on. The pillars of my manifesto: 1. I will prioritize the link between our conference and MOFSI through regular dialogue, consultation, and structured feedback mechanism. It is such a relationship that will ensure that the voices and concerns of our principals are heard and addressed at the policy level. I will, during my tenure, strive to foster a strong and symbolic partnership among our conferences of principals, the Gambia Teachers Union, and the conferences of principals of lower basics and upper basics. Sorry, my supporters. Thank you.
Electoral Commission members, good evening to you all. I am pleased to stand before you to present my manifesto for the position of Chairman, Conference of Principals. My motto is empowering principals and transforming schools. When you look at our situation, this organization stands for the principals and our schools. It doesn't matter what you'll be talking about, saying, I have done this, I have done that. What is important is transformation of and empowering of the principals. My slogan is, be the change you want to see. Vote Abubacarr Nyabally for Chairman, GAMCOP Senior Secondary School. It is with great humility and a strong sense of purpose that I stand here today to present my candidacy to you for the Chairman of Conference of Principals. Today, our schools are faced with numerous challenges, and we have to come together collectively to take that responsibility to see that those problems that we are faced with, we will keep those ones out. For me, if you vote for me, I am committed to leading a conference that is collaborative, progressive, and focused on delivering results that matters to our schools, students, and the communities where our schools are established in. My key goals: as chairman, I will focus on key areas to strengthen the conference and improve our schools. The first thing I will do is to advocate for an increase in school improvement grants. We all know from 2013, what was paid, the unit cost is still the same thing. When A4 paper, a carton was just $150, now it is $1,500. What have people been doing with that one? We are seeing principals are suffering. They are under serious stress, and so many things are happening. But as colleagues, I think if you vote for me, this is one of the first things I will try to look for support in order to see that SIG is increased. The other thing is the areas, school textbooks areas. We all know that financial support is very, very effective, or is very necessary for the effective operation of any school. So I will do everything possible within my means to see and lobby, collaborate with Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, involve GTU, Gambia Teachers Union, to see that these textbook areas are paid to the principals so that they will concentrate on other things. They will be able to concentrate on their administrative skills rather than being under stress. At times, some of the principals, some of us here, when they call us because of the heavy loan we have taken because of this textbook, we will run away from our wives. We go behind because we don't want them to know what is happening. So this is another thing. The other thing I want to concentrate on is the review of the textbook contract. An executive was there. They looked at everything. Negotiations were going on. What did they do? Nothing. They have only put us in problem. Initially, principals used to be given money. Books will be purchased, and these books will be given to the students at the right time. We sat down here for 1 year. There was no textbook that was given to the students. Only at the latter part, when the books came, in some certain subject areas, there is no textbook at all. This is a very, very sympathetic situation for our Gambian children. The potentials of our Writers Club members, some of the principals are part of the Writers Club. It is very dangerous for the entire nation to depend on one textbook. This is showing, or what this will lead to, is that at the end of the day, some of these students, they are very good at memorizing. They'll memorize things, and when they write these things during exams, they may be charged of examination malpractice, when that is not the case. So people should be given the opportunity, they should be given the right to purchase their own books for themselves and give books to the students at the right time. I will advocate for non-renewal of that contract. We are all living witnesses. Yesterday, GPPC, their issue was on social media. Everybody was talking. They don't have the capacity. They don't have the means. They took this contract, but what did they do? They went and subcontracted to other people. The books that have been provided, some of them, the binding is extremely poor. So these are things that I will look at. The other thing that I want to look at is that I want to ensure the provision of right resources to schools. Schools need more. Schools do not need only textbooks. We need provision of certain facilities like laboratories, libraries, ICT facilities, sports equipment to promote holistic learning in our institutions. Because without these things, it is going to be a problem. The other thing is I will advocate for timely payment of the subvention. We all know that subvention is normally not paid on time. Normally it goes to the following month. Some of the teachers are renting. We the principals are renting. When other staff members receive their salaries, what is our own situation? Within us, we are never comfortable. We are in serious stress. We may not be able to know what to do. Because when the other one pays for the house rent, and you are in the same compound with that individual, and that one have not paid, it becomes a problem. So normally when subvention is delayed, effective operation of schools is affected. Effective delivery is also affected. So this is another thing that I will look at. The other thing is I will also make sure that conference organizes annual meetings. We all know what happened. From 2022 to 2024, there was no meeting. And in the provision, it is stated that we should be organizing annual meetings. So these meetings are very important for us to collaborate, discuss, share our problems with each other, share our good practices with each other, so that we'll be able to do something. Then the other thing I also want to concentrate on is capacity building for principals. If the capacity of the principal is not built up, how do we act as effective administrators? So I will advocate for scholarships and other things for principals so that people will go in for learning. The other thing is there is also need for effective collaboration with key stakeholders. Okay.